Good evening and welcome to the December 21st, 2016 meeting of the Interboro School Board of Directors. May we have a roll call, Mrs. Caldwell?
Oh, sorry, that's okay. Ms. Boyle? Mr. Chavone?
Here.
Mr. McGarvey?
Here.
Mr. Phelps?
Here.
Mr. Evans?
Here.
Mr. Eckert?
Here.
Mr. Burns is not here. Mrs. DiBattista? Here. And Mr. Harris?
Here. And just for the record, Ms. Boyle just arrived. Mr. Evans, can we have the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
Heavenly Father, please hear our prayer. Bless all schools, colleges, and especially the Interboro School District, and grant to this board in their deliberations this evening the spirit of wisdom, truth, and knowledge. What is undertaken always be done in charity and in peace, and what we do might be for the benefit of others. All this we ask in your name, amen, and I would like to wish all our students, staff, and administrators and community members a happy, healthy, and safe holiday season. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we're now here from our student representatives, Katie and Ariana. Take it away, girls.
From the Kindergarten Academy, they would like to thank Miss Ward and Mrs. Hokinson for organizing the annual book fair. All the profits made go to purchasing additional books in the library. The Popcorn and Sweets fundraiser was a big success. Congratulations, Michaela Ellis, for winning a $100 gift card. The Veterans Day celebration was attended by former and active servicemen and women and their families. A beautiful display of photos were presented to the families. The Student Council for Prospect Park sponsored a canned food drive for loaves and fishes. The school will fill the community with holiday spirit by giving out holiday cards on December 22nd. The 1st through 3rd grade presented their annual holiday play on December 8th. They did very well.
On November 5th, Glen Olden School held a wildlife assembly and an evening assembly open to parents and siblings. The harvest dance was November 4th for the middle school students. Students were well behaved and had a great time. The 2nd graders held their Peacemaker show. November 17th, open to parents about solving problems. November 18th was our annual Community Service Day. Students helped prepare full meals for shelters in the community. Congratulations to all the Norwood School students that achieved honor roll for the first marking period. Certificates were distributed Monday, December 5th.
From Tinicum School, November 14th through Conference Week, they held their book fair, which was a huge success. A big thank you to the Interboro community for supporting their Breakfast with Santa on December 3rd. Tinicum would like to wish everyone a happy holiday and a relaxing winter break.
On November 7th, the high school held our annual Powder Puff game. Congrats to the seniors for a big win, and thank you for the teachers who participated in the game beforehand. This year, we had a huge turnout for our home and school craft fair, thanks to Mrs. Evans and Mrs. Hughes. Please come and support our spring craft fair in March. 8 students represented Interboro at this year's Student Council State Conference at Deer Lakes High School outside of Pittsburgh. This concludes our report.
Thank you so much. You always do a great job. You make me look bad when I have to read my report. Next, we will go over to Mrs. Riley for recognition, please.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. We are pleased to have with us this evening our high school choir singing Mr. Santa, as we know it as Mr. Sandman. These students perform at a variety of functions throughout the year. Just today, they were at the Philadelphia airport, which is a great opportunity for our students. So please share your music with us.
Mr. Santa, dear old Saint Nick, be awful careful and please don't get sick. Put on your coat when breezes are blowing, and when you cross the street, look where you're going. Santa, we love you so. We hope you never get lost in the snow. Take your time when you unpack. Mr. Santa, don't hurry back. Ba 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 ba. Mr. Santa, bring us some toys. Bring Merry Christmas to all girls and boys. And every night I'll go to sleep singing and dream about the presents you'll be bringing. Santa, promise us please, give every reindeer a hug and a squeeze. I'll be good as good can be. Mr. Santa, don't forget me. Ba 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 ba. Mr. Santa, we hope to see plenty of wondrous things there right under the tree. Maybe a picture book, a horse that's rocking, and lots of candy flowing from our stockings. Mr. Santa, please don't be late. My heart just wouldn't be able to wait. So pack up all your special toys. Mr. Santa, bring us, please, 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 Mr. Santa, bring us Christmas joys.
Excellent job, thank you. So just to let you know that they also performed tonight, or this, when was that? What did you guys do over at the airport? Yep. Give us a little, tell us a little.
So today, we took the whole choir. There were about 67 of us who went to the airport. We got through security successfully, and we performed for about an hour for all the travelers that were walking back and forth. Then they were super excited because they got to go to the food court, and then we got back around 5 o'clock tonight. So it was a really fun event, and again, we thank you for the school district for supporting those opportunities. But yeah, this concludes our performance season for the holidays, so thank you for letting us share with you.
Thank you once again. Have a great holiday. All righty, Mr. Evans, public comment, please.
Mrs. Floyd from Prospect Park.
Phyllis Floyd, 604 14th Avenue in Prospect Park. I want to commend the students that just performed. This is another example of the outstanding talent that we have in this district, whether it be academic, whether it be the arts, or whether it be sports. We have a lot of good, talented students here, and we should all be proud. And moving right along, I wanted to mention Mr. Nicholas Cantonese is retiring as a bus driver for many years. And I worked with him at one time as a bus driver, and he was a very dependable, good, stern, good driver. And I wish him well in his new adventure. I also wanted to know, number 15 on the agenda, last night at the work session, I had asked a question as to the increase in the COBRA service agreement, what was the cause of it? And I realized last night I wasn't able to get an answer, but I was hoping that maybe tonight someone would be able to give me an answer.
No, we don't, not going to do that. If you want to email that to the superintendent, we can get that answer straight out to you.
Oh, okay. I thought if you asked the question, then the next meeting or whatever, an answer would be given. Okay. I also once again want to commend the board members. First of all, I want to congratulate Mr. Harris on being board president, Debbie DiBattista being vice president. I think you'll be a good team. And I know both of you have your heart in the right spot, your heart and your head in the right spot. You're here for the kids, you're here for the community. And I wish you the best in a very difficult year that's coming up. But I think the two of you can handle it with the help of your colleagues. I again want to compliment Mrs. Boyle and Mr. McGarvey for the work that they've done trying to save us money and getting things pushed along with the Munis. Mr. McGarvey, that was great. And Kelly, your part in it. And I just hope all the board members continue to work together for the common cause, and that's what is best for Interboro, the students, and the community. So thank you very much for all your efforts, and let's hope that the good job keeps on going. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Floyd. Next, I'd like to make a motion to appoint to serve as a secretary pro temp for this meeting only.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor, say aye.
We have to call for nominations.
This is the motion first. Not yet. I'd like now to call for nominations. I'd like to nominate Jack Evans.
Second.
Any other nominations? Hearing none.
Make a motion to close nominations for secretary.
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Say nay. The motion passes 8-0. Mr. Evans, number 6, please.
Motion 6.1, motion that the following minutes of the regular meeting of the Interboro Board of School Directors held on November 16, 2016 be approved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0.
Motion 6.2, that the following minutes of the reorganization meeting of the Interboro Board of School Directors held on December 6, 2016 be approved.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Solicitors report, Mrs. Serini.
Thank you, Mr. President. This month, our office has been assisting the district in professional development, policy review, and day-to-day consultation on special education and other student issues.
Thank you, Ms. Serini. Number 8, Mr. Evans.
Motion 8.1, the attached treasurer's report for the month ending November 30th, 2016 be approved.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board, please? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Next motion, please.
8.2, motion that fund disbursements in the amount of $3,578,356.20 be approved.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board, please? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Next motion, please.
8.3, motion that the attached budget transfers for the fiscal year 2016-2017 be approved.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Number 9, correspondence.
There is no correspondence submitted for this meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Evans. Number 10, committee reports. Finance meeting, Mr. Evans?
Yes, as there was no Finance Committee meeting this month due to the reorg meeting, I have no report.
Thank you. GBO, Mr. Eckert?
There was no GBO meeting due to reorganization. I would like to make a comment that their meeting will be on January 9th. There is a time change this year and a day change from Tuesday to Monday, and the time of start will be 7 p.m. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Eckert. Legislation will be done by Mrs. Riley.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. I was able to attend the legislative update at the Delaware County Intermediate Unit held earlier this month. Discussion focused on what we might see next season in the PA legislature, the most important being the state budget. Also discussed were pension, charter, and property tax reform. The 2015-16 legislative session officially ended on November 30th. Both the House and the Senate have swearing-in sessions on January 3rd, with the session officially starting on January 23rd, 2017. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Riley. Delaware Community College, Mr. Chavone.
Thank you, Mr. President. We did not meet this past month, so I have nothing to report. Thank you.
Up next is me. The Delaware County Intermediate Unit Board of Directors met on December 7, 2016. It was approved to continue a contract with Ridley School District to provide meals at the Eddystone and Woodland Elementary Schools. Also approved an agreement with Scripps National Spelling Bee to sponsor the Delaware County Scripps Spelling Bee. That should be very exciting. Approved a lease extension option at TCA. Approved appointment of Sweet, Stevens, Katz, and Williams at the DCI Labor Council for 2017 to 2018. For more news and information, go to dciu.com. Thank you. We now move on to 11, personnel, Mr. Evans.
Point of order, Mr. President.
Go
Can we
ahead, please.
excuse the student reps, please?
Yes, thank you for that, Mr. Eckert.
Motion number 11, personnel, starting with 11.1 on page 3 through 11.15 on page 7. Motion that the following personnel actions be approved.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Next motion, Mr. Evans.
Motion number 12, retirement. With regret, please approve the following retirement. Mr. Nicholas Cantonese, bus driver with 15 years of service to the district, be approved for retirement, effective January 6, 2017.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Next item, please.
Office of Curriculum and Instruction, motions 13.1 through 13.4. Motion that the following items be approved.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Number 14, Office of Technology, Mr. Evans.
Motion that the following items be approved. 14.1, that the Board of School Directors approve the renewal of IEP Plus with SunGuard K-12 for December 1st, 2016 through June 30th, 2017. Renewal cost not to exceed $4,651.50 to be paid from district funds.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Next item, please.
Motion 15, that the Board of School Directors approve the revision to the InfraSource Cobra Service Agreement, Board approved 4/20/2016 for 2808, in the amount of $5,808. The additional $3,000 to be paid from district funds.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Number 16, please.
Motion that the Board of School Directors approve the PA-REAP Technology Service Agreement with NSAN, Inc. for the term of January 1st, 2017 through December 31st, 2017, in the amount of $999 paid from district funds.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed 8-0. Number 17.
Motion that the Board of School Directors approve the custom reports terms agreement with Tyler Technologies for the programming of various custom reports. The cost is not to exceed $5,100 to be paid from district funds.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Next, number 19.
18.
18, thank you.
Motion that the Board of School Directors approve Michael Burns to attend the National School Boards Association Conference for Public Education Leaders in Denver, Colorado, to be held on March 25th through 27th, 2017, at a cost not to exceed $915 for registration, to be paid from district funds.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No. Motion passes 7-1. Number 19, please. This is a roll call vote.
Motion that the Board of School Directors approve the attached Delaware Valley Health Trust Agreement.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, can we have a roll call, please, Ms. Caldwell?
Ms. Boyle? Yes. Mr. Chavone?
Yes.
Mr. McGarvey?
Yes.
Mr. Phelps?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Eckert?
Yes.
Mr. Burns? Oh, sorry. Ms. DeBattista? Yes. Mr. Harris?
Yes. Motion passes 8-0. Number 20, Mr. Evans?
Motion that the Board of School Directors approve the attached resolution approving the financing for the construction, equipping, and financing of renovations to the facilities of the Marple and Downingtown campuses of the Delaware County Community College, not to exceed $10.6 million.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, this is also a roll call vote. Mrs. Caldwell?
Ms. Boyle? Yes. Mr. Chavone?
Yes.
Mr. McGarvey?
Yes.
Mr. Phelps?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Eckert?
Yes.
Mrs. DeBattista? Yes. Mr. Harris?
Yes. Motion passes 8-0. Next motion, please.
Motion that the Board of School Directors approve the revision of the following policy in the category of finances, number 600, under finances, 610, purchases subject to bid quotation.
Second.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. Any old business? No old business. Any new business? Anybody have any new business? Okay. Announcements from the superintendent.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Harris. This January, we are launching the 2017 Empowerment Series. Our first session, entitled A New Year, A New You, will take place on January 10th at Interboro High School from 6 to 8:30 p.m. for all female students in grades 8 through 12 and their female role models. Topics will include self-care, resilience, positive body image, healthy eating, online and personal safety, self-esteem, stress reduction, and fitness. Participating females and their guests will attend a keynote presentation sponsored by Minding Your Mind, then choose 3 additional breakout sessions that are conducive to the overall message of the keynote. We hope to see you all there. If you have questions or would like more information, please contact the guidance department at the high school or check out our website. Please join us at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, January 18th for a tour of the high school's aquaponics lab and a presentation by State Farm for the $98,000 grant Interboro School District received to redesign the lab. The aquaponics lab is a forward-thinking classroom space that promotes hands-on learning and teaches students about sustainable living. The tour and presentation will take place before the board meeting that starts at 7 p.m. Light refreshments will be served. And on behalf of the administrative team, I would like to wish everyone a restful winter break and a happy, healthy new year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Riley. Comments or announcements from any board member, please? Hearing none. On Monday, January 9th, 2017, next year, a Finance Committee meeting with the GBO meeting immediately following will be held at 7 p.m. in the boardroom at the Administrative Building. Also, the next week work session of the Interboro School Board Directors will convene in the boardroom at the Administration Building on Monday, January 16th, 2017 at 7 p.m. as well. The next regular monthly public meeting of the Interboro School Board Directors will be convened in the auditorium of the high school on Wednesday, January 18th, 2017 at 7 p.m. Meeting's adjourned. Have a happy holiday.